All right, Coach Dawkins, obviously a tough loss at a really tough place to play at SMU. At the end of the first half, you guys had a nice lead. The last 3 minutes, things started to slip away. What did you kind of see at that point?
We didn't close the half well. I thought we had played a really good half of defense for the most part. Offensively, I think it hurt us a little bit. I think that having Brandon and Bakke in with foul trouble during that stretch, having two more experienced players didn't help much at all. But we have to be better. We have to be better closing the half than we did, and gave them some momentum.
Coach, just 5 assists on this game. That's not a number you want to see.
Not at all. I mentioned that to the team in the locker room a second ago. That's not who we've been, and that's not who we're going to be. We have to move the ball better, share it better than we did tonight. And you give them credit defensively for what they did. I don't just put it all on what we did. Some had to do with how they defended, but we have to be better, at what we do with our execution.
Darren Green, they just couldn't find his flow in the game. Was it what they were doing defensively to him?
No, I thought, absolutely. I thought, they guarded well. And then, shooters sometimes there are going to be nights like that where, just I couldn't get into a good rhythm from the standpoint of the looks that he was getting. But I'm sure he's going to bounce back. He's done this, countless times. And something that I think he'll grow and learn from this experience.
How big was the impact of not having Mbake for much of the second half after he picked up his fourth foul?
Well, that hurt us. Not having him out there, just put us in position where, especially against this team, because of the way they play, his mobility, his ability to play in some of the ball screen situations that they were putting us in. I think he's our best ball screen defender as a big, and so we missed him out there.
Coach, again, you got good minutes from Darius Johnson tonight.
I thought Darius played well for us. I thought he did a good job of steadying us offensively. He had a tough cover. He's guarding probably the best point guard in our conference, one of the best point guards in the country. And I thought he had a solid game against him, to be quite frank. I think it's a game that he'll build on, continue to gain momentum.
Tempo of the game, was it what you did you wish you would gone faster? Did you just couldn't get it going because obviously you weren't making the shots?
Yeah, we would like to play faster, of course. And but for us to press and do things we want to do, you got to make shots. And we weren't shooting the ball as well consistently, so we really couldn't get into it as much as we would have liked to. But they said, but you credit them. I thought they did a good job. They executed well, and they controlled the tempo with the little guard they have out there on the court.
The second straight kind of disappointing game for Darius Perry offensively, and running the offense, assist. What does he have to do to he's an experienced guy. I know he knows what to do, but what does he need to do differently in the next few games?
One, he needs to just settle down, slow down out there on the floor. Just take what the defense gives him, and I think if he does those things, he'll be right back in rhythm. I think it comes from a good place. You're behind in a game. You've been behind pretty much the entire second half. So I think he really, started trying to make some things happen. In the first half, I think he had some good looks that didn't go. He may have started pressing a little bit, trying to see the ball go in the hole. Coming off of a game yesterday, a few days ago, where he didn't see the ball go in. So any player, that's human nature. You're going to, try to search it out. And I thought he started pressing a little bit. So he just needs to let the game come to him. I think he does that, he'll be right back in rhythm.
CJ, another game where he's all over the place with the rebounds and defensively. Talk about his game and what you hope you can do to get him more offensive production.
Well, that's what he is. CJ is a defender and a rebounder, and he can finish around the basket and make some plays for you. But as long as he continues to play to his strengths, which are those things, the offense will come. I don't want him, pressing, trying to be a heavy-duty offensive player when that's really not the makeup of his game. He's more of a defender and rebounder and then a finisher around the basket. When he continues to develop, which he's in the process of developing, he'll develop into being able to do even more things on the floor. But right now, just build off of that. It's a good foundation. He's having a very solid year because he's actually slowed down and he's built his game off of the defensive end and rebounding. And I think if he continues to do that and grow the rest of his game, it's going to come for him because he's a hard worker.
Defensively, second half there, had some. What would you see there from your defense, and what areas you think you could have done better?
We got to do better on penetration defense. Keeping guys in front a little bit better. I didn't think we did a really good job of that tonight, and we got to do a better job with our rotations when people do penetrate. They kind of put you in a bind. They have so many guys that can shoot that they put you in some tough situations, but we just have to do better. We have to really make a concerted effort. I think he's sitting in our stances and trying to keep guys in front of us better.
obviously you come home now for 3 straight conference games. How important is this next stretch to kind of put this one behind you and maybe build up a winning streak at home?
Hugely important to get going. I mean, it's all the games we play are tough in this conference. It's a really good environment here. They're a very good basketball team. We have to rebound. We have to respond by getting better. Before our next game and going out there and playing better basketball.
I saw Temple a couple of weeks ago. It was a tight first half, and then you pulled away. What do you expect from Temple on Wednesday?
I expect a team that's going to come in and play with a lot of energy and a lot of effort. I know their coach, as I mentioned before, and I've seen his players. They're going to come in with a mindset, coming in trying to win a basketball game. I mean, I know they have a lot of pride in that program, and I know how they think. And we have to be prepared for that. We're going to meet a Temple team that's going to be very determined the next time we play. We're going to have to make sure we match that, with our energy and effort.